Luke has a quiet strength about him. You might not know from just meeting him once that this is the beast, because when he's on site, he's getting to work, but he is always calm and friendly and a great person to be around, especially spending time with outside of work.
He's my mentor. He explains everything in detail and go in depth of everything to teach a new engineer who's coming to Epsco, and he's a great asset to our team.
If I ever have questions, he's usually the first person that I'm going to call, and 99% of the time he's going to know the right answer. So it's great to have somebody like that who is so easy to talk to, and no question that anybody has is ever going to be stupid. He's always easy to talk to and very, very knowledgeable person with a lot of experience in this field. So
probably his best quality is his ability to listen, which I feel like doesn't come along very often. And I think that explains why he's such a good engineer and why we love him here at Epsco, and our customers love him too, because he's always willing to listen, and he will listen.
Yeah, Luke Bohnen, engineering manager for Epsco. Been with the company for almost 9 years now. Originally from Forest Lake, Minnesota. Big hunting, fishing, sports guy. I originally went to school for electrical line worker, and I pursued that career for a little bit before I came to Epsco, and I've been with Epsco ever since then. Currently live in Oak Grove, Minnesota. Just built a new house out there and got married a couple years ago. Coming from playing sports, when I was younger, the teamwork and collaboration side of things is that's always been kind of instilled in me. Obviously the industry that I went in, the schooling that I went into, safety, it was a major thing for me, and over the 9 years of working here, safety has really become much more apparent to me, and just understanding that all it takes is one mistake when it comes to this stuff, and really just understanding that more and using it in my own personal life as well as the work life. So, and then diligence is just, that's always been something that anything I put my name on, anything I do, even in my personal life, I want to make sure I'm doing it right. I want to make sure people know that they can trust me with these certain things. So. Yeah, hobbies, big outdoors guy, love hunting, fishing, sports, golf. I love to golf. Every year me and several friends come up to northern Minnesota here and do a big golf trip for 3 days. I love pheasant hunting with my dog, my yellow lab Buck. I love taking him out and just watching him work. Deer hunting is another big one of mine, but sports, grew up playing hockey and football, so I pay a lot of attention to the local sports teams here. And fishing, got a cabin up on Mille Lacs here in Minnesota, and I do a lot of muskie fishing up there, or go up to northern Minnesota on the Boundary Waters and do fishing up there as well.
Luke, as a person, is a very hard-working guy. When somebody say Luke, there's a smile on my face that he's passionate of what he's doing. So I love working with Luke as a whole, and he's the best teammate in Epsco I have. So
I would say Lucas's biggest strength is just the knowledge and the background that he has, and being able to provide that knowledge to us and give us, help and understanding when we have questions out in the field.
So I got to work with Luke Bohnen on a rather large project, and I really got to understand why they call him the Beast. This guy is a data collection machine when he's on site, and there's no way that I could even keep up with him, and he showed me all the tricks of the trade that he's mastered over the decade or so that he's been doing this, and not only someone that will ensure that the customer gets exactly what they need and what they want, but also someone who's great for the rest of us engineers to aspire to be the kind of engineer that Lucas is.
What I enjoy about being the engineering manager is just being able to relate to the field guys. I came from the field. I've done everything that they have. A lot of experience in being on different sites, different facilities, different industries, and my goal being a manager is to let them know that I'm there for them, and I want to make their job easier. I know the struggles that I personally had when I was in the field, and I want to make sure that the guys that we bring on and the current guys that we have now know that I'm here to try and eliminate the issues that they have on site. I want to make their experience on site, just a positive one, and not have to deal with a negative situation. I mean, those come up, but I also want them to know that I'm there if it does come up, and I'm going to be there to help them. So, being that we're a company that is nationwide, and we have guys that are on site by themselves, I want to make sure that they know that they have somebody there. They're not alone out there, and really just be a leader for them and help them do their job more efficiently and safely.
Luke is the main guy if you are working with Epsco or you're working in Epsco. Either you are an engineer or you are outsider. Luke is the best guy to contact you. And about electrical safety, he have that much knowledge that he can relay a lot of examples, and he's the best in teaching electrical safety.
Yeah, for me, Luke is that person who you can reach out to with any question when you're in the field, and he has a lot of knowledge, a lot of background in this industry, and he's able to help us out with any questions that we have, and that's kind of we have that with our entire team. Everybody contributes and has a lot of collaboration. We're all able to reach out to one another whenever we have questions, and that's a great thing about Epsco is we do well with collaborating with one another as well as with customers too.
Everybody that gets hired on at Epsco is a part of the Epsco family, regardless of if they're in operations or the design team, whatever. We're all in this together, and I've always, from day one that I've been here, I've always felt that feeling of just a company family, so to speak. And we bring that to the customer, that type of feeling as well, as that like you're going to be getting a company that cares as much about you as it does the employees, and we understand that our employees are the most important thing that we have. That's what drives our company, and that's the culture we want to create is a family type culture and a safety type culture. So, and obviously when you have that respect for one another, you're going to make sure that everybody's working safely. I think what separates us from other companies that do electrical safety is that this is all we're focused on. This is all we do is electrical safety, arc flash studies, everything that ties into 70E. That's all we focus on. So with us, you're going to get a company that is dedicated to following the standard and creating a safety culture within the industry, within every single customer that we touch on. And customers to us are not just numbers. We want to make sure that they know they're part of the Epsco family, essentially. When we do a job for them, we want to make sure that they understand fully everything that's going on with their study. And you're going to get a company that values safety as much as you do for your own people. Yeah, Epsco's core values, that's why it's always been such a good fit for me, is because it's always been something that I've personally addressed in my life, my personal life, and even those around me in my personal life, my family, my friends. These core values are something that I try to instill in everybody that I come into contact with, whether it's through work or whether it's in my own personal life. So that's the most important thing to me.